liftoff has begun. So, third time I've had to say this. Today we're launching the SS-Tooson Block 2 all the way to Duna. The SS-Tooson has a lot of history, believe it or not. It was created before ASA existed, and it's also named after our principal, along with all our other rockets except the bar rocket, big ass rocket. But and it was created to get to Duna, and so once it got to Duna, ASA was created. Well, the block 1, this is going to be block 2. So and the SS-Tooson block 1 was the first time I even got to Duna, and with a lot of practice and for like future missions and stuff. And so hopefully today we will get back and return to Duna. That was the third time I had to say that. T-minus 4 minutes, so. And this is also kind of like our first like big launch, and our longest also, with an estimated launch time of like an hour and like 30 minutes or something. So this is manned, I'm pretty sure, so we do have Kerbals on it. Yeah, I'm told it is Kerbled, as I like to say, instead of manned, because they're Kerbals, not man. I don't know anymore. Also, T-minus 3 minutes and locks loading beginning? Yeah. The Kerbals are crying right now. They are not ready. There's a possibility they could die, kind of hoping for it, but we here at ASA, we don't care. I mean, we care, because we can't afford any more lawsuits. Trademark that. We need to trademark that. We can't afford any more lawsuits because we are 2 broke children. Teenagers. People. I don't know. Gays. That's just me. That's just me. Sorry. I know, keeps throwing me off. Also, T-minus 2 minutes. Don't mind typing. Gotta communicate with the boss. Thank you, Quasi. Oh, locks loading complete. Oh, 1 minute 15. T-minus 1 minute. T-minus 50 seconds. T-minus 40 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. T-minus 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition startup. And we also have liftoff. That broke the game, sort of. It's way too powerful. The amount of engines we have on this thing is also unreal. We have too many I can't even remember at this rate. Just, yeah, it's a lot. And also, the amount of stupidity levels of the Kerbals flying the ship is A+. Extremely high. Also, we actually remembered the telemetry at the beginning this time. Crazy, right? We were complete idiots. Gravity turn beginning. I bet the Kerbals that are definitely not gonna die, I bet they're having a blast with this. We hope they die. Literally, they are literally having a blast. But, yeah. After the sat launch earlier, I forget everything I was gonna say today. I've just ran out of things, oh my god. Since half the time it's me talking about how the Kerbals are definitely not gonna die. And, oh yeah, that reminds me, I'm definitely human, I swear. I feel like I have to say that like every launch now. Vehicle is going supersonic. Max Q. Booster separation is a go. In a second. And now we have booster separation. Right? Right, we do. Good job, IDOT. Clap. And stage 1 ignition. Also, I think this is like the most like live launches we've done in a single day. Take that, NASA. They can't even launch one. They've been scrubbing the SLS for the past 2 months. Still waiting on that. I'm sad. I might even be on vacation for it. So me and Ida can't even watch it live. And if he does, I'm just gonna have to sit there in silence. Trajectory is looking nominal, which is good. Don't mind the explosion. That's completely normal and how I like it. See, it's fine. No Kerbals have died yet. We swear. And we here at ASA, we like our thing. We love our rockets to be flammable. But IDOT does too. But we swear. I'm running out of things to say. Oh, and a reminder for those who don't know, 2 of the boosters do stay on during the flight. This is because we couldn't afford anymore decouplers. Yeah, I definitely remembered the word. Did not forget it. Yeah, we're kind of cutting our funding right now, just like at NASA. But that's only so we can make a bigger and better and more explosive flammable rocket. We won't tell you the name, because we don't know it yet. Never mind, we do, but we still won't tell you, because I am not legally obligated to, and I don't want to lose my job. Kinda have to keep it. Also, I don't know if IDOT can even fire me. Confirmation, IDOT? Okay, he said no. Which is good, because I can't afford to lose this job, and also, I doubt he could fire the co-founder. Speaking of firing things, there goes our fairings. There they go. And now you can see the lander. Which will hopefully also be docking to the fuel thing we launched a little bit ago. Refueler thing that we launched last week. That I almost missed dinner for, but that's okay. I gotta eat in my room, so that was good. As you can see, just as you can see, we get a nice view of Kerbin and its beautiful horizon. Kind of looks like a rainbow, so kind of gay. Kerbin gay confirmed? This is why I need to be on a script. Don't let me go unscripted. Don't. Which is why I always go unscripted. I don't even have a script. Also, very nice plume going on. Kinda short, but that's okay. It's probably big. But it looked, ooh, nice colors. But that's what happens when you have an excessive amount of mainsail engines. 13, actually. So we have at least 13, we had at least 13 engines on this rocket. We have 13. I thought we had more, but... Miko! Stage 1 separation? And stage 2 ignition. That's it. aggressive. That's an aggressive plume. Oh my god. It looks like it's, you know, like explode. It looks like a blowtorch. We should blowtorch a Kerbal. I like that idea. We will now burn till we escape Kerbin and its atmosphere of influence, because it likes to pull us in. Gravity. An interesting topic. I can go on for hours about gravity. But I won't. Sadly. Just like how I can go on for hours about New Jersey American rock band My Chemical Romance. Now that will get me fired. But speaking of fire, we have now escaped Kerbin. And look at that view. Very pretty. Love how it's just pretty much like all like flat and round. Then there's just like this like tiny bit of like mountain area or whatever. I want to burn it. Just like I want to burn everything. Including Kerbals. You heard me, Quasi. Don't fire me, please. I beg you. Please don't. We are now gonna realistically warp until we escape Kerbin. This is all definitely real. We swear. We can see Kerbin fading away as we escape. Beautiful sounds. Definitely know what they're saying. And we have now escaped, and we are in orbit of Kerbal. With an O. Which means it's different. So, I figured, I don't care if IDOT tries to fire me, we are gonna talk about American Rugged and My Chemical Romance. Quasi likes them too, so it's fine. IDOT's crying, but that doesn't matter. I get free reign. And look at these transfer windows. We don't do transfer windows around here. We just go. Like we just make them sit there for hours on end. Just like our intro. Just like our motto. We want shit every day. We almost do. We do it pretty frankly, unlike NASA. Watching SLS. We do it more than SpaceX, which means we're better, and we are not funded at all. We're broke. Very broke. We are a nerd and an emo. We don't have money. Adjusting our maneuvers. You can see here the Duna fueler. We are going there, as we know. We're just gaming. very sensitive orbit. Heavily sensitive. Extremely jambalaya excessive. Yeah, sensitive. I'm saying the right words. I can talk. I swear. We need that to. Oh, I don't fucking know. Move. And all right, now we will get ready to wait a whole freaking year to wait for our maneuver mode or whatever. I'm definitely professional. I swear. We swear. I swear I'm human. And look at that giant ASA text on the side. Beautiful. Rather beautiful. Very necessary too. They have to see it from space. Or from Earth. From Kerbin. What is an Earth? What's Earth? I don't... Never heard of it. I've only heard of Kerbin. This is actually very similar to the original SS-Tooson, the Block 1, as it... what? Current started... I can't even remember what I was originally saying now. Anyways, My Chemical Romance? No, I'm joking. Don't fire me. Yeah, alright, telemetry went out for a second. I don't know why. IDOT probably does, but I don't know. It's probably Hamachi. Wait. Saturn Aerospace? Please don't fire me! They're holding me hostage here. I mean, what? They're not holding me hostage. Then if that was the case, I would be holding myself hostage. What? And our burn is complete. We're now gonna do a little bit of course correction. It's not corrected, but still. Might as well. It adds a little bit of spice. As if we need that in our eventful lives. Very eventful. We swear, I definitely don't sit around all day playing Genshin. No. But I do shower, at least. And touch grass, because I kind of have to. Because for some reason, I still have recess. And we have to go outside. We can't stay inside. But anyway, at least I do shower. Unlike, Now our orbit is corrected. I'm not going to finish the rest. IDOT also showers, I hope. Right, IDOT? Yes, he does. I like putting IDOT on the spot. Alright. And now we will separate. The second stage, sorry, I spaced and forgot what to say. The lander is now on its own. Hopefully. Maybe there's aliens. We have no idea. Let's test the landing legs. For no apparent reason. I think they work. Maybe. This is going rather slow. Oh, they work. They work, that's good. Yay. Clap. Yippee! I can't still do it. I don't know why I still try. Proves I have no life. And now we will coast our way to Duna. It's gonna take a minute. $317 days a minute. And we're finally here. And our telemetry is back. Again. We will set our target as the Duna fueler and will rendezvous. Again. Well, before that, we need to capture. That's kinda necessary. Because, you know, otherwise we would go rocketing into the solar system. But that means Kerbal's dying, and I kinda like the sound of that. It's pretty fun. Along with, it might explode. We don't know. Ignition! Yeah, there it goes. Look at that plume. Alright, and we have capture, which is very good. Let's now rendezvous to the fueler. Well, first, let's make our orbit smaller. Kinda necessary. You know. The little things in life. And we are circularize. And that is a terrible idea. I don't know what Ida was thinking with his life. Plane change will now be going on. Because if we don't change our plane, stuff will happen. Not good stuff. We don't want that. Because we here at ASA, we can't afford any more lawsuits. We think we'll have enough delta need to do this, but we'll see. Look at that reflection of Duna's extremely red surface. More red than anger from inside out. And we also have a connection to the space center through the feeler, which is extremely cool. At least our budget cuts did not affect that. And so we can't afford any more lawsuits, because we had budget cuts. So yeah, we had to change our orbit correction completely to actually do our rendezvous correction. I said correction. Direction, I meant direction. No one heard that. No one. And there we go. We will now be rendezvousing to the Duna refueler. feeler thing. The probe. This is gonna go well, we swear. Because we can't afford to lose any more money. Even though we have an infinite budget. But still, we can't afford to lose any more. We have reignition. And that is all it took. That slowly disintegrating plume. And it did indeed disintegrate. And there we go. Our separation is right touching. We will literally like dead on with the feeler. Which is a extremely good thing. Because if we weren't, that would not be good. We swear. And you should be able to be extremely scared. I swear. Slowing down. Ooh, look at that plume. As if we are gonna crash. I hope we don't crash. Oh, and we can see the feeler over there, wherever over there is. In the blackness. Top right, I guess. You'll see it pretty soon. Speaking of pretty soon, here is pretty soon, and look at that feeler. There's the docking port right there in the green. Well, it was green. There we go. We are now targeting it. As if we were going to crash into it and make it explode. I hope that's what we do, but I know we won't. Docking port shield is now open. And here we go. First, we will use the Duna feeler to target us, which will be great because we will finally be able to dock. We will now start the docking procedure. This will also put us into a lower orbit, so it is easier to get back home. You can see it approaching. And minor difficulties. Minor, very minor, easily fixable. Speaking of easily fixable, there is, yeah, it's, we'll have MechJib try this. Go, we did it. Yeah, insert like the Dora ending credit, whatever thing, the we did it thing. We did it actually now. Yeah. And we've docked. Yeah. We will now transfer fuel. This will also be used to give us fuel to get back home, obviously. Obviously. The things I do for ASA. Well done. Thank you, Saturn Aerospace, aka Quasi, aka my boss. My other boss. This is definitely not stressful. Especially since this is our longest launch, why would it be stressful? This is totally not our most ambitious launch either. It is. We swear. This fuel transfer is taking a minute. It totally does not look very complex on the screen. We swear. Hear it, ASA. We swear. My eyes hurt. And I have no idea why. Jesus Christ, that's a lot. It reminds me of the "That's Enough Slices" meme where it's like this dude like keeps like cutting a pizza, then the dude starts screaming, "That's enough slices!" One of my favorite memes. It goes right behind the tennis ball against the wall one. I just started saying it and I just... Top tier memes. I forgot what to say. I forgot that top tier was a thing. I wanted to say A tier, then S tier, then I just went with top tier. Oh yes, no. Speaking of top tier, we are now finally starting to clear all the shit from the screen. We're ready. Again. And undocking. This is totally not going to be a stressful landing. You can see the light from the sun peeking out here, actually. The sun being purple with an O. Alright, and we will now pick a landing spot. If only our Duna didn't decide to have a full-on fucking seizure. But that's okay, because I do all the time when I speak. I mean, it's a good thing that Duna doesn't have you go slow during the orbit so that we can actually, like, enter it at full speed. And you can actually also see that there's an eclipse right now, which is Ike with an I. I can definitely say things. Eclipse going on right now, so that's rather Nyack. Very cool. Deorbiting burn has begun. Now it seems like IDOT is trying to mess me up because he won't stop singing the tennis ball thing, and I can't. You can see a very you can see a very rare planetary alignment going on, which is very cool. Which means in the sky you can see Moho, Kerbin, and Jewel, which are the three ones in the middle there. Alright, and we will until re-entry. This is gonna be fine, we swear. We will also be doing a parachute-assisted power landing today. Our solar panel will break on entry, though. Because we, for some reason, decided to not use retractable solar panels for this lander. I don't, why? He says it's for the funny. I don't know how much I believe that, but of course it's for the funny, because everything is for the funny. Last minute staging being done right there. We are about to be fully re-entered also. We'll warp. And parachutes are now armed. Like a gun. They're armed with a gun. No, I'm joking. That would be pretty funny though. News headline: parachutes now have access to guns. Speaking of guns, we are now re-entering. Re-entry heating? Plasma blackout, but I just like to say fire. Because plasma's for nerds. So really, in that case, I should be saying plasma. Actually, it's plasma. I don't give two shits. It's fire, get it right. Anyways, we should be landing soon, I think. Suicide burn is also starting soon. Soon. We swear. Right, I dot. And there go our parachutes. Very pretty. They match the surface of Duna. They go with it. Now we just wait an eternity for this to land. By an eternity, we mean we're gonna warp, so it takes lots of time. And our landing site seems to be perfect. And at high elevation, so that means we can get to orbit even easier. We here at ASA, we look for the easiest options. Speaking of ASA, we are now starting our suicide burn, and which really isn't a suicide burn, it's just a landing burn, but we just want to seem cool. Here we go. Oi. Oh, no. Oh no. We're good. That was fine. The Kerbals will push it up. Yeah, they're gonna have to push it up. Because that's not our job, that's theirs. If they aren't gonna die, they gotta at least do some work. See, these Kerbals, they have a very amazing thing with them. I don't know what it is, but they have a vessel mover. Yeah, that's what it is. I definitely know what it is. Thanks for the congratulations, Saturn Aerospace. Dear God, what has happened? I think one of our landing legs exploded, but that's fine. These Kerbals, their vessel mover is very great. Despite what you just saw. Because you guys saw nothing. We totally did not just tip over because we decided to not do good things here at ASA. Because we do good things. We are top tier space we are top tier space companies. We are better than both NASA and SpaceX because we don't scrub. Ever. When have we had a scrub? What's a scrub? Like, hospital scrubs? See? This was fine. This is fine. We'll just do the funny. Whenever we have to take off again, the Kerbals will use their amazing vessel mover, to not forget what to say, to get back into the air, and so then we can relaunch and go back to Kerbin. It seems so of how our docking core is broken. But that should be fine. There's a lot of extra Delta V on this lander. Let's do a Duna walk for the second time in ASA history. The landing legs are doing their own thing, don't mind them. But I fear we have no idea why they're jittering. Or why we flipped over on landing. We've landed very smoothly, definitely. Kerbal Space Program. Oh, the hatches are not obstructive. Why won't you fucking open? Oh, maybe now they aren't. Here we go. Yippee! We're here. And look at the happiness on their face. They're totally not scared for their life, because they definitely are not gonna die, and they definitely do not know that. Surface sample from Duna's lowlands. They're why is this thing so hard to read? There appears to be traces of water in the soil. Great news! And let's not take advantage of it. Take that, Elon. And whoever runs NASA. But mainly just Elon. After much testing, you determined that red sand Red sandcastles are plausible. Sounds about right. And anyways, now let us plant the old style ASA flag to commemorate the SS-Tooson Block 2 landing. Block 1. This one's Block 2 though. And look at the pride and joy on their face. Definitely don't realize that they're gonna die. They know too much. And of course, we have to add the long ASA. Alright, let's leave. We've had enough of this stupid planet. Our next mission which we are announcing today, during our most historical launch ever, will also be our most historical mission ever. It will be called the Bifrost 1. It is a planet-hopping mission, which will be observing all of the planets in the Kerbal system. What's a Voyager? We only know the, oh god, here we go. And we are now going to escape Duna. And I would say the spacecraft name, but I have no idea if I'm allowed to. Oh, I guess I am. It is the Heimdall. Gonna feed all-seeing spacecraft. Just like Heimdall oversees the Bifrost. I totally planned both of that. Well, I know I came up with the Bifrost. I came up with Heimdall. And it was genius. Because IDOT's a genius. And I am too. We are both genii. The plural version of genius, I think. It's not, but I don't care. Thanks for the Pogger and chat, Saturn Aerospace. Only one Pogger. Anyway, here goes our next solar panel. If IDOT can find it. It broke off too, but that's fine. It's okay. We'll live. We have RPS. And we have escaped the gravitational influence of Duna, aka the atmosphere. Not aka the atmosphere, just science. And we will now be coasting into Kerbal orbit. And now we will be going back to Kerbin, and you know the drill. I hope you know the drill, because you best know the drill. And if you don't, you die. And since everything decided to break off when we had to move the vessel, this is gonna be a heavily interesting landing. Hopefully everything explodes. No. We don't want it to explode. I do, but the Kerbals won't explode. Because we're gonna kill them later. I mean, what? We will now be using an Ike gravity assist. which will throw us out of the system, as you can see here. You also get a good view of Ike. There's Duna, and there's Ike. It's Moon. Take this picture. I will be posting it in ASA screenshots if you are in the Discord server. Launch screenshots. I definitely know what I'm saying. If you end up looking in the launch screenshots in the ASA server, the photo is there if you guys are there. We will now start our burn to Kerbin. You know, once we actually can. Because as we know, we just as we know that's it. We swear. We will now need about 560 meters per second squared on the way to Delta V. What? Not squared. I said nothing. And this is a 2-year transfer time, so our Kerbals have aged a lot in this process. They still look the same though. They're probably hundreds of years old by now, over probably a couple hundred years old by now. Our telemetry is going out again, so we're just gonna get rid of it. And our burn is now starting. We might actually be able to perform a powered landing on Kerbin, which would be extremely very good. That is odd looking orbit. What the heck? It's fine. We swear. We'll be fine. We will pick up an aero braking maneuver while we are still here, so we can get captured efficiently. And there we go. It is now set. And warp until our encounter and our window. This is probably the most boring part of the mission. I just shook my whole desk. My knee hit it. What's a knee? Like, I've never heard of a knee. Like, what is it? Like, reminder that this mission has been going on for 6 years now. Our Kerbals must be immortal or some shit. We don't know how they still have supplies. Do they even eat? What's an eat? The supply. Air. Reminds me of the line from Heathers where it's like, you sound like air supply. We're aerobraking now also, speaking of air. Coming in very fast also. Oh, we hope we don't explode. I hope we do. Oh god. Let's hope this does not turn out like the lunar landing, because that was not fun. We're gonna have to start burning a little bit. By a little bit, we mean like a lot. Well, it's not actually that bad. It could be worse, but still. And we seem to have made it out unscathed, which is a very good thing. It's not. I wish we got out very scathed. That would have been more interesting. Plot armor and plot twists. Why does it have plot armor? Damn you, I don't. By the way, our GPS is once again working, surprisingly. Take that, NASA. They can't even get a simple rocket off the ground. Oh, it's not simple. But do we care? No. It's been 2 months, NASA. Launch it already. It's not like there was a hurricane ravaging Florida or wherever it was supposed to launch. I can't fucking remember at this point. Florida. It was Florida. The Kennedy Space Center, which I've been there. I've seen the VAB. It's fucking huge. Just like... I'm not gonna finish that sentence. I would have wanted me to, but I refuse to. We have now captured and will be landing pretty soon. After that travesty. We may be able to do a powered landing, which would be very good. Not to me, though. This burning is going on for a while. This plasma, as normal people like to call it. Earlier I said it was nerds, but now I changed my mind. It's just normal people. I'm just an emo. Without their black hair. plasma. Why is that so fun to say? What the fuck? Actually, it's plasma. We will be able to do a powered landing, sadly. And we're coming in close. This actually might be shorter than we planned, which is good. We swear. And we're coming for a powered landing. We'll do it, and yes, it will. And it did. Yeah. We are back to Kerbin after a whole probably 6+ years. 6 years and 75 days, we have made it back. We hope that these Kerbals will explode on their way home. This spacecraft has been through a lot. A lot being re-entry heating for like the first like 2 hours. What to talk about? Oh yes, I know it. American New Jersey rock band My Chemical Romance. Never mind, I don't want to get fired. Right, everyone, this was a very successful mission. Thank you for watching, and ASA out. By the way, there was no fuel cheats whatsoever during this whole mission. Bye.
Wasn't any fuel cheats during